Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Levante hosts Real Madrid on Saturday in La Liga. Now, Real Madrid are the big favourites in this match, but what does that mean in regards to our betting choices available? Is there still value to be had? Well, joining us now is sports writer and SBR contributor Kevin Stott to help point us in the right direction. Kevin, welcome.
Hey, Natalie.
Now, Levante are the underdogs here, currently sat in 17th place. They're priced at 19, whilst Real Madrid, who occupy 4th place, hold the shortest odds price 1.22. Now, whilst there's little value to back Real Madrid on the three-way line, would you back them to win half-time, full-time, and that's priced at 1.6 at Ladbrokes, or is that still too low?
I think that's a pretty fair price, and yeah, that would be one of two ways I'd approach this. Obviously, you can't, on the three-way line, that's just such a steep price. In the write-up for a SportsBook Review, I recommended parlaying Real Madrid with maybe Barcelona and some other, heavy chalks. But the only way to approach this, I think, is one of two ways, is to go that first half, second half, and Real Madrid should be able to at least get a goal in the first half, and would probably win both halves. It is on the road, but they'll be ready. They're mad. I'm sorry. The reality in this, the motivation, the factor in this that you're going to have to watch for Real Madrid for the rest of the year, is that they've lost 2 games in league already. So they're going to be mad about that. They're going to have that on their mind. They can't be sloppy in games like this anymore, both on the at home and on the road. So they'll be in their best behavior. The problem is with a lot of these teams, the players are so tired from all the Euro qualifiers, a World Cup year. These guys are playing a lot of soccer.
Yeah. Well, Real Madrid come from a 5-0 win playing Athletic Bilbao, so it's no surprise the bookies have the odds covered for the over 2.5 goals. That's currently priced 1.36. But Real Madrid to score over 2.5 goals by themselves is priced at 1.67. Now, is that enough value for you to consider?
Well, that's a tough call. I've got this one. I think Real Madrid can get the 3 goals. I think they should get the 3 goals. They're going to expect to get the 3 goals. There was a little talk about, and I'm just poo-pooing any chances of Levante scoring, which it might be a good idea to look for a prop bet, Real Madrid to win 2-0. I wrote about that in the story that accompanies this. But yeah, Real Madrid, how motivated will they be? They could get 4 or 5 and no one would be surprised. But it's getting that 3rd goal that is the nut of your question, and whether they can cover that spread.
Yeah, very true. What about looking at the Asian handicap line? Have you been able to find some value bets there?
Yeah, that was the other one that I was suggesting. I think that either Real Madrid on the Asian handicap laying 2 at Bet365, one of the best sports books that we recommend, minus $1.16. That's a decent price. But then again, you're laying 2. I also have in the story here minus 1.75 at Bet365. 1.75 is minus $1.66. So that might be a teeny bit safer, but I'm thinking that they're going to win 3-0. So I suggested Real Madrid in the Asian handicap minus 2, minus $1.16, and in the aforementioned first half, second half bet plus $1.20 at Ladbrokes was the best price I saw last night.
Would you then push it if you really do believe that they're going to win 3-0? Would you push it then Real Madrid minus 2.5 goals there gives you better odds? That's 2.31.
I don't know. That's maybe a richer man and a man with bigger onions might do that. But to me, that's not. It's gambling. I guess we are talking about gambling, but that might be pushing it. But yeah, if you were greedy, look at it this way, Natalie. If I did that, I would break it up in pieces. I would probably have 1/3 of the weight at 1.75, 1/3 of the weight at minus 2, and then 1/3 of the weight at 2.5. I mean, that's if you're feeling strong or if you're a Real Madrid backer. They are in a position where they're going to be mad, but like I said, they're tired and they're on the road, and how motivated are they? But yeah, 3-0 seems about right in this game, and Casillas will be in his best behavior because there's a lot of talk that he should be replaced not only for the national team in Spain, but a lot of Real Madrid fans aren't happy with his goalkeeping, but he'll be on his best behavior, so I'm looking for a shutout from him.
Yeah. What would you say then the best way to play this match is?
I'd go with a little bit, even though I just was chirping about it, I'd go with a little bit of greed factor, and I'd say Real Madrid minus 2. I'd say the Asian handicap, this is one of those games. Real Madrid is a team that the Asian handicap is a great approach with betting the game, just because the numbers are so darn high. And you can always expect them to win, but you got to find a price that it's that whole working backwards concept, working backwards from a 2.5 to nothing, a 3-0 premise, and then plugging in a bet in the any of the markets, the props markets, the regular markets, to meet the needs of what you want. But it's still gambling, and it's still tricky. I mean, they could win 6-0, and we could say, "Well, it didn't even matter." And that's usually what happens. When all the talk and stuff, when you look back and you do a post-mortem on your stuff.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of options here to consider, that's for sure. Kevin Stott, thank you for joining us today.
You're very welcome, Natalie.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the SportsBook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.